Welcome back, idiots. Nothing, no spell, no like Expelliarmus.
I weirdly feel like
Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, it's Harry Potter week because it's after Halloween, but before it's really time for Thanksgiving shows. So we were like, what do we do? What do we do? And we came up with Harry Potter. So welcome to Hogwarts. What's up?
nice to meet you, Harry.
Yeah, Harry. I'm middle-aged Harry Potter. Gary Potter.
Married and has a son.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's Harry Potter. I'm Gary Potter. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, guys. Week 10. Okay. First, I'm going to start with a little tip from me, from your commish, which Mo thinks is cringe to even say commish. For those of you who are newer to fantasy football or even following the NFL, you might freak out every Wednesday when all of your players are questionable. Okay, so that happens across the league. That's a more recent habit of the NFL. With the expanded regular season, when they went to 17 games, one of the things they started doing for veterans and like their best players, they give them Wednesday off. Okay, so they give them Wednesday off to rest, but they have to give them a designation, or they can't just like not make them practice or not let them practice. So they have to give them an injury designation, so they list them as questionable. So don't freak out, because Dallin came to me freaking out about that. Mo wasn't really sure what was going on with that either.
I did know.
Mo was very worried.
I don't know if she
Clearly.
knew. But yeah,
People are getting old. They're getting old, so they don't practice. I get that.
Yeah, it's not even all the old guys. It's anyone's been in the league for like a couple of years. They just want to rest them. George Kittle doesn't practice anymore. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. He doesn't practice ever anymore. He just plays on Sundays, and is awesome.
King, though.
He is a king. He's the best. Okay, so that's my tip. Don't worry about Wednesdays when all those questionable players pop up. Doubtfuls, that's worrisome. But Thursday practice. If they're back on Thursday practice, they're good. They're full go. If they're not back Thursday, that's when you got to worry a little bit more. Okay, week 9 was really bad. It was like not very interesting at all. Yeah. Spot on commentary there, Mo. Most games were over and decided by the end of Sunday afternoon. Not a lot of drama on Sunday and Monday, or Sunday night and Monday. The cat and the dog are fighting over a bag of dog food right now.
I thought
Okay.
that was...
All right. I took down Devin 157 to 136. I'm going to do something new. I think I used to do this where I did. Do you remember me doing this, like an MVP for each game and a dumb sit decision for each game?
No.
Okay.
That's okay.
We're going to
I
do
like
that. I'm going to throw that in now. So I took down Devin 157 to 136. My MVP was Garrett Wilson. Whoa, Sonny never barks. That is like shocking. 157 to 136. Sorry, my MVP was Garrett Wilson with 30 points. And Devin literally had 0 points on his bench other than Justin Herbert. He's the only player on his bench that actually had any points. There was 4 players with 0 points.
That's crazy.
Yes, it's insane. So he has no dumb sit decision here because his starting quarterback was actually better than that. Yeah. Devin completely maxed out his points, possible points, and still lost. So, yep. All right. You want to get the next one? Sonny, what are you doing?
I won comfortably against Abby, 158 to 126. He MVP.
The MVP, I'm assuming?
Okay.
Yep.
The MVP was Joe Burrow with.
Whoa.
Like the Ohio State.
No, like the typo that I made.
Oh, got it. Got it.
The Ohio State.
The Ohio State.
Okay. Joe Burrow was the MVP, 40 plus points. Wow, sat.
Well, Abby sat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abby
That
sat.
type.
Oh. The cat's tail.
Jatavian.
I literally can't talk today.
Oh my god, the
Sanders.
cat is on camera right now.
Harry Potter cat.
Aww.
Yeah, okay. Back to us, please, camera lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jatavian Sanders.
A tight end for the Panthers.
Who knew?
Scored 12 points and played Kittle.
Kyle. Kittle and Pitts.
Kyle Pitts in the flex for 2. 10 points wouldn't have made the difference, but that was her dumb sit. So is it MVP for the person that won and then the person that should
Yes,
have won?
exactly.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Brooke and Mo have been having wine tonight too, so Mo actually hasn't.
I was just gonna say Mo did not.
If Brooke's shaking a little, she definitely did. She doesn't usually.
I also don't have a cat on me, so
Okay.
you know.
Tiani played a match against AWC. I'm not sure AWC actually played the same match. It was 205 to 82. Probably the largest margin of victory
Jesus.
ever in the KUA Holes League.
Wow.
Yeah. Tiani's MVP was Chase Brown with 33 points. Get that cat under control, please,
Well,
Brooke. Come
he's
on.
just
Oh my gosh.
Freaking out here.
Commercial.
Yeah, where the controller go?
Fred
Oh
Meyer.
my god.
Oh, this is
Oh,
no.
Lord. Oh
It's
my
next to Brooke.
God.
It's
Gary
next to Brooke.
Potter.
It's back. Okay.
Gary.
We're losing control here, guys. We're going off the rails.
Gary.
Yeah, 205 to 82. It's probably the largest margin of victory ever in the KUA Holes League. Okay,
Yeah.
Tiani's MVP was Chase Brown with 33 points, while AWC could have played Tua, who got 22 points instead of Jordan Love and his 12 points, and she still would not have broken 100 points. We love you, AWC. We hope you're still watching.
Ugh,
Still
okay.
hanging in there with
Poor
these videos.
WC. Okay.
It's Harry Potter night, so she's watching.
Mossy skated past Carlos 162 to 118 with an MVP performance by Shaquan.
That was Saquon, for those of you
Saquon.
12 feet away from us.
Saquon
Squall.
with 39.65 points. Carlos say
Sat. Lots of typos.
Lord have mercy.
that
Oh, man.
Darius Slayton, who could have given him 9 points in the flex instead of Dalton Schultz in his 5 points.
So Carlos could have scored 4 more points. So these were bad matchups this
Bad
week. They were
matchups this
bad.
week.
Sarah took down Dallin 153 to 125 to retake first place in the league. She got an MVP for performance by Alvin Kamara on the probable eve of CMC's return. Kamara put up 34 points. Dallin's dumb sit was Jordan Addison, who had 16 points, in favor of Puka Naka You Out. Yeah, it worked.
Oh my
It's
God.
No,
It's
yeah,
good.
Puka got himself thrown out of the game by punching a dude, so that was my my homage to him. Okay, who punched his way out of the game and tallied 2.4 points. So Dallin could have had about 13 and a half more points. Still, again, would not have changed this game. They were just that bad of games this week.
Okay, in the game of the week, TJ showed up with 168.
That was showed
Uh,
out, TJ. Just so you know,
Showed
it's
out.
more than showing up. You showed out, buddy. Good job.
Showed out with 168 points. Good for second on the week and got past Tommy 168 to 137. TJ had a very balanced attack with 5 players over 20, but none over 30. And his MVP is Cortland Sutton with 25. I just feel like I say
Cortland Sutton.
I feel like I say them wrong.
Cortland Sutton.
With
It's a Southern
25,
boy.
Tommy is at 32 points from Geno Smith for 25 points from Jaden Daniels, a difference that didn't cost him the game.
Yeah, there wasn't really a big differences that cost us the game here. Overall MVP of the week is going to my guy Garrett Wilson because Devin and I had the closest match of the week with Brian Robinson on the. He was a late scratch for me, so I had a 0 in that spot, and Dak got hurt, so I needed all 30 of those points. That's the only one of the MVPs that truly was just the difference in winning and losing here. I needed every point. The dumb shit set of the week is going to go to Dallin, missing 16 points by Jordan Addison because literally none of them would have mattered. That's how bad these matchups were. Trash. There's no change to lineups, a singular change that would have mattered almost anywhere else. So on to this week's game and your Harry Potter comps.
Mm.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hold Draco's wand for this one.
This looks like a wand. It's like the closest thing to a wand looking
Okay.
here.
Murray Live versus What's Love Gotta Do. So that is
Me.
you and AWC.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, current projections 154 to 77, favoring David. Harry. AWC needs
Gary.
Gary. AWC needs to put a defense in which will make this 154 to 85. AWC has many players on bye and is just trying to fill a roster at this point. He should win this game.
Handily.
Handily. Is that a word?
Yes, handily is definitely a
Love
word.
it. And
Easily.
without drama, but just for tradition.
I'm
it's gonna
picking
pick
AWC. Yep. So I got to pick her. Oh my god. Yeah, this is terrible. This is
Oh,
so bad.
gosh.
The control.
Oh, I got the
Control's right there.
control.
Hey, Mark,
What?
come help us out, buddy.
Oh god, here we go. Okay.
Here comes Mark, guys. We got our own little
Dun, dun,
our own little house elf here.
dun, dun, dun.
Here, you gotta get the controller for us. Here comes our house elf.
Woo! Hi,
Oh yeah,
cutie.
no, get the controller. That's right next to Mom. That's what you're bringing to us. And here comes Sunny. The whole family's getting involved in this one. All right, here we go. And it's back anyways. Oh,
Okay.
thanks, buddy.
Aww.
You want me
So
to read?
she's picking WC.
Yeah, I'm
he's
picking AWC. I
I'll
have
pick
to.
David, so that maybe they'll give you good juju.
Oh man, if she beats me with half my projection, that would happen. That
All
would
right.
happen.
You're Potter characters, so David will do his, and I'll do yours, WC.
Okay, so mine is Ronald Weasley. He's one of the main characters, obviously, of the show, and one of the stars of the league of the show, simply because of this show. Mo and I have made ourselves the stars of this league, and I'm the commissioner of the league, so I get one of the main actors. But it's not the one that all the good stuff happens to. This season, there's not a lot of other reasons I'd be the star. Everything Ron tries to do kind of blows up in his face because he has a second-hand wand that's been taped together, and that's kind of my season. Every move I make blows up some way, something goes wrong. So I'm Ronald Weasley. Why is Brooke making that face at me? What are your thoughts on this, Brooke?
He's an interesting character. I don't know.
Brooke's not a fan of redheads.
No.
So.
Not.
Okay, so that alone is
Yeah.
not.
Like,
All right. AWC, it's not going well. It ain't going well.
It ain't going well.
Things are looking bleak, so you are Dobby. But you are slave Dobby. And you have been really terrible, so you probably need to shut your hand in a waffle iron or hit yourself with a frying pan. You are clutching your sad little pillowcase and just hoping someone will give you a sock.
Yay! Slave Dobby, AWC.
Aw.
Slave
It's like
Dobby, AWC.
looking for a master and hoping for a sock someday. So
Poor
yeah,
thing.
that's it. You're getting by. Hey, but
Mm.
Dobby becomes this awesome character. He gets freed, but I don't think you're getting freed anytime soon. I think you're a slave Dobby this season.
Ugh.
All right, Team Whistlefist. Do you want to read this one?
Yeah. Current projection.
Oh,
Team
yeah, I didn't
Whistlefist
finish it.
with versus Joker's Revenge. Current projection is 153 to 110, favoring Mossy. Devin has an open flex and tight end position, so he has to fill.
He has to fill,
Yes.
so this might get closer. Yeah.
So it might get closer if he does those things, but he just might not do those things.
Yeah. He might just not fill them. We don't know. Like, we can't guarantee he's going to actually fill his roster.
Either
at this
way,
point.
I
Yeah.
think the combo of Devin.
Devon. Devon.
Nope.
Devon Acne.
H-N, that'd be H-N. Devin Acne.
Pseudo.
Pseudo.
Today. Could you just go?
I can't type, you can't read. We're an amazing duo here. Devin Acne. No, Devon H-N. The duo or the trio of, the combination of Devon H-N, Saquon Barkley, and James Conner for Mossy be way too much for Devin's team to overcome. Mossy gets the win.
Agreed.
You want me to read Devin's?
Devin's, and
Okay.
I'll read Mossy.
Here's your Potter comps.
Mossy's
Devin.
is Mossy. Yours is so good.
Tried my best on these. Devin goes missing for long spells of the league's action and activities. Okay, he hasn't played a major role in the plot line of this season, so neither the standings or the storyline of the league. But occasionally he just pops out of a wall to throw shit at us and say something insane.
Yep.
So he's getting Peeves, the poltergeist, the mischievous ghost from Harry Potter who just shows up to wreck kids' days, and then he's gone again. That's Devin.
That's
So,
the whole
yeah.
whole spiel.
And he won't watch this video, but he'll somehow make a comment on it.
I'm
Yep,
using
you
the
will.
bathroom.
That sounds great. Thank you, bud.
Marky, leave that.
Yeah,
No,
no,
no, no,
hey,
no.
leave that out of the bathroom. That doesn't go in there.
Alright.
Okay, so you
All
are
right.
Peeves the poltergeist, Devin.
It fits well. Okay. Mossy. Here is what we know about Mossy this weekend.
This season.
This-
I was wrong again.
Oh my god.
Really bad at typing today.
This is what we know about Mossy this season. Operates in the darkness, doesn't want the spotlight, and doesn't do well under the spotlight. Portrays himself as the Joker, a sinister character, but we all know he's a great guy with a heart of gold. He wants all of us to believe he's on the dark side so he can help the good,
The good side in secret.
okay, the
Yeah.
good side in secret, but he definitely does not want any attention. He is Severus freaking Snape.
Yep, Mossy,
So
you are
good.
Snape. Okay. Everyone, you want to pretend you're this evil character, but that's just so you can help Dumbledore, buddy. We all know it.
It's all facade.
It's a facade. You're one of the best guys in the books, and no one will ever find out. All right. Mo's game: Tortured Coaches Department versus Team Mighty Moose. Current projection 140 to 124, favoring Dallin. But Mo has Dalvin Cook in her lineup with 3 points that I'm trying to help her out with. But she's looking for someone else to be there.
Yeah.
So the teams who have proven capable.
I'm welcoming trades, by the way.
Yeah. For all the things she has that she's willing to get rid of. Trust me. It's like, no, I don't want to trade him. No, I don't want to trade him. These two teams have been proven capable of exploding for huge weeks recently. Their average points are 147 for Dallin and 143 for Mo, so they're very close in that metric. They're separated by less than 30 points on the entire year, yet Mo finds herself in 9th and Dallin in 3rd. 30-point difference.
That's crazy.
Yep, and a 6th place change in the standings. Yeah, I already said this projection includes an open running back spot for Mo. That's no longer true. Dalvin Cook is in there. So this actually might be a different. Now it might be 127 then. I don't know. It might be a different projection than when I wrote this earlier. If she finds a decent running back, this will be a very close matchup. Joe Burrow plays tomorrow night against Baltimore, and they have a good defense, but their defense is a pass funnel. They want teams to throw. They shut down the run. They don't allow a lot of rushing, but they give a lot of points up to receivers. So Mo could have a big night there with Joe Burrow. They also don't have any running backs to run inside the red zone. They have to throw inside the red zone. Derrick Henry has been a beast, but Cincinnati's strongest part of their weak defense is against the run. So I'm going to pick Mo with an upset here based on those things, and it will be on the backs of another big Burrow game, and Amon-Ra finally having a game like we saw last season. A big game like we saw last season. Mo gets an upset, which really shakes up the playoff standings too.
That sounds like a great time. Okay.
All right, do you want me to read yours or Dallin's?
You can remind me of the
You haven't even looked at Dallin's yet because I just put it in because I could not decide on
That's why I'm
Dallin's.
gonna read it right now.
Mo, last place last year, still struggling this year. You put up a good fight, but we just don't know if you have enough. Okay, I'm actually gifting Mo a character that I assumed when writing this that she probably had a crush on when the movies came out. So I gave her Cedric Diggory, who's played by what's that guy's name? Robert Pattinson. I almost said Patino. So Robert Pattinson. Okay, something like that. Yeah, Cedric Diggory. We all know Mo as a team capable of winning, but we all have to be honest that no Hufflepuff is winning the Triwizard Tournament. So Cedric Diggory dies. Like that's Voldemort kills him, guys. I don't know if you've seen it.
So
Spoiler alert.
If I die, David killed me.
In the league, probably. Like with that game where she almost won, got second most points in the week. That was our Voldemort battle, and I won.
That wasn't much of a battle. He just like killed him.
That's true.
Like a battle.
Neither was honestly. I mean, yeah. No.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways, Dallin, you started really bad.
Really bad. 0-2.
Like it looked like out of all the bads you were the most bad, but then you got better. It turns out you're pretty good actually. That sounds like I wrote that.
I wrote it in a juvenile way on purpose, not for Mo to read it, but I want to be like, out of all the bads, you were the most bad. You seemed the most
bad. Maybe not the best, but really good, and that is the way.
That is the way oversimplified.
Oversimplified reason that you are Sirius Black.
Yeah, she's Sirius Black for those of you guys over there on the phone, not sitting right next to her. That's why you're Sirius Black.
Did I say that quiet? Sorry. Sirius Black.
Sirius Black.
I love Sirius Black.
Yeah, but he starts out like the evil dude. He's bad. He's terrible.
Fair.
And then it turns out he's actually really good. That's Ben Dallin's team. Sirius Black.
Good job,
Dallin. Okay. Gives me more versus the Bogeyman. That's Tommy and Carlos. The current projection is 159 to 120 favoring Tommy. Tommy still has the most points in the league, but now the spread of those points is only 75 more than me. So still pretty strong, but it's coming down. This matchup has been basically one-sided all season, with Tommy averaging 165 points, Carlos only averaging 129 points. Okay, if they played each other every week this year, every year if they had played each other every week, Tommy would be 8-1 and Carlos would be 1-8. So The point is, it shouldn't be much of a test for Tommy. Tommy has to wait and see on AJ Brown and Nico Collins, and I don't think it matters if he has them or not. Tommy should get this win handily. Again, I wrote it. I like the word
Why? It's
handily
so
when I was typing
weird.
today. I don't know,
Okay.
because I'm Gary Potter. That's what Gary Potter would write.
All right. I'll read. I'm gonna say that name wrong, so I'll do this one. Okay. Tommy has the most points still and appears unstoppable at times, but a few losses have occurred that appears to put. What is that? What is
Put a
it?
chink in the armor.
Chink in that arm.
Yeah. It's not racist. That's not. I don't know what you. That's not.
Okay. We're gonna skip over that.
God,
Suddenly, it seems like he isn't.
it's an actual saying.
I've never heard it. That's
All right.
why. Like he isn't impervious.
Suddenly it seems like he's not impervious.
Why are you typing crazy today?
I don't know.
Okay,
At 5 minutes between classes, like.
but
between
he
interventions.
still seems to be the strongest thing around for now, and everyone should be nervous to face. No, he isn't getting Voldemort, because ain't nobody getting Voldemort. He is
The Basilisk.
Basilisk, that big snake thing that is one of Voldemort's Horcrux. That's the one in, that's the
Yeah.
one that he first killed, right?
No,
that's
that
the book.
that's
That's the end.
that's
That's the one that
that'll
what's
come
his
up
face-
later
Yep.
actually. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's gonna
Let's
come
do
up
it.
later
All right.
tonight. So
Carlos.
yeah, so you're the basilisk, Tommy.
Yeah.
You seem very, very, very impervious, but that's no, there's been some.
You're
chinks in
kind
the
of
armor.
like, you don't really do anything.
Is that the right word for that? I don't know. Now I'm worried about that saying. Okay, Carlos came out strong. Carlos, you came out strong for a while. You made a lot of noise. Okay, you caused a ruckus in the league. You were looking like you were in a good position to do some damage. However, once things got going tough, once the going got
The
tough.
tough got going.
No, once the going got tough,
Yeah, that's true.
Carlos got to running. So the season got further in. He
Mhm.
started to fade away. His outer image became a little tarnished, and that's why he's Gilderoy Lockhart.
Ooh.
Yeah, who
That's a good one.
is all of his stories about his greatness. But
Says he's really good, but he's actually trash. That's why you like the Raiders. Also.
oh yeah, the Raiders were really bad this year. God.
Terrible.
All
Also,
right.
Dallin. Did you see Dallin today?
No.
She's like, look at my Cowboys cup. I was like, I don't know why you're showing off that.
Yeah. What? They're like.
Guys,
Dak's
fix it out. Figure it
First, I'm
out.
falling asleep. Oh my God, she is. That wine's
This
hitting her,
one
guys.
feels like a really long one.
She's got
I'm
real
sorry.
quiet.
Mhm.
All right.
What's the time right now?
You want me to read this one and go fast?
22.
22. That's not bad
Okay,
at all.
Dick Buckets Forever versus Swift Diggs Kelsey's Chubb, which all of those players I think are out for. There's
Kelsey's
two in.
not out?
Yeah, Swift and Kelsey are in, but two of them, half of them are out of her lineup right now. But in her lineup, so that's a problem, Abby. Okay, current projection 134 to 114 favoring TJ, but Abby has two players out in her lineup. Chubb is on bye and Diggs is on IR. Okay, she needs to make those changes, and this could actually be a closer matchup. Jalen Hurts has been awesome for her. Kelsey's come around, and Swift is really impressed. TJ put Stafford into his lineup over Baker Mayfield. I'm not sure why. That's been his hero. Cortland Sutton's been great ever since Bo Nix got it going. What didn't we reference Cortland Sutton already?
Bo Nix
No.
from Oregon?
Did you say Cortland Sutton?
Yeah, I did.
Do I have them in two different games here? I don't know what happened there. But anyways, okay. I'm not sure. Bo Nix got it going. So if you have Cortland Sutton, TJ, it's been great. I don't know. Go Ducks. Kyron Williams and Joe Mixon. That's the Bo Nix part. Kyron Williams and Joe Mixon, not Joe Nixon.
Oh my
are
god.
great. But both of them and Rico Dowdle, if given the chance, could be a legit RB2.
that
So
a real-
Rico Dowdle's been good when given a chance. TJ's going to get this win, but watch out if Abby actually fills her lineup. We'll see. Potter comps.
All right, you're doing TJ.
Big win over Tommy. Showing you're more powerful than other people might have given you credit for, TJ. Your team doesn't look particularly frightening, but you can get tough in a hurry and become absolutely vicious. Other times, though, you're a jag, just a guy. That's why you are Remus Lupin, werewolf in hiding. That's an NFL term, jag, just a guy. That's the thing. On any fantasy podcast, are they a jag or are they a star? A jag, just a guy. Just a guy.
No, I get.
Yeah, good. J. No, yeah.
Do you know what NARP means?
Yeah, non-athletic regular person.
Yes.
Yeah, you told me that because your sisters.
Mm.
Shout out Trinity.
Shout out Trinity.
All right, so you're Remus Lupin.
All right.
TJ, you can become a werewolf, but sometimes you're just a guy.
All right, Abby. We are glad that you joined the league this year.
Oh.
Bringing new people into fantasy football is awesome. Abby is awesome, nice, and figuring stuff out in this game. She is an all-around positive and cool member of this league. She is Luna Lovegood.
Luna Lovegood.
It's
Maybe-
so fitting.
Yeah,
I
maybe,
love
you know,
her.
she's in second to last place. She's not like the most impactful character, but it's just everyone.
But I
shows
feel
up.
like when she sets her lineup, she kind of crushes it. Though.
She can,
She's
man.
beat some people.
And Luna Lovegood's kind of a badass if you look later in the movies. Like her,
Yeah, she crushes
yeah.
it.
Okay, game of the week.
You started it.
You're at 25 minutes.
Sit down!
Oh my.
Versus Gritty Gritty Bang Bang.
Oh, boy.
Okay, current projections 139 to 132 favoring Tiani. This is a low scoring projection for game of the week, but we have the current number 1 and then versus number 4, Brooke. You know, drop that phone so you're falling asleep over there. Current number 1 versus number 4, and last week Tiani went over 200 points.
That's
This
crazy.
is a playoff matchup, and this is the only playoff matchup this week of current teams, like playoff teams. So, this is not a strong week for matchups, but this is a good one. Sarah has an open tight end position in her lineup, so once she puts Mike Gesicki in, this will probably be a 142 to 139 projection favoring Sarah. Their averages on the year are 147 a week for Sarah and 146 a week for Tiani, so this is very close. It's a really good matchup. I feel like I'm tired of hearing that after all the politics of the week. Like, this is going to be real close. And I feel like I'm one of those guys on TV just yelling that at you guys. But this should be. Tiani is down. I know. Brooke, wake up. Tiani's down. I'm trying to go faster so you don't fall asleep and
It's
drop the phone.
26 minutes.
Okay, Tiani's down Jaden Reed,
Oh
who
my
hasn't.
gosh.
Tiani's down Jaden Reed, who hasn't matched his early season performances recently, but he's still a
The
solid player.
longest one you've
I
ever
know.
had.
This is a good game of the week.
I know. It's
The real thing that's going to define this game is CMC's return, potential return for Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay, if he's back and able to be even 80% of what he did last year, Sarah's going to win this going away. Otherwise, Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson are a great matchup against Jacksonville. They could decide this for Tiani. It's really interesting to keep an eye on this matchup. I have CMC coming back and helping Sarah get over the top in this one, but I think both teams will beat their projections by 10 or more.
I would agree with the CMC comment. So I'm going to say Sarah is going to possibly win, but I hope you win, Tiani. I'd like to win Tiani wins. I'll say Sarah's, or do you want to?
If CMC doesn't play, then Tiani wins. That's
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
agreed.
I'll say Sarah's. You can beat
Okay.
Tiani's, I think. Sarah walked into this league confident, not cocky. Okay, seemed like she was here to enjoy herself, but also kick some ass, and she's done both. She's showing real wisdom by repeatedly turning down Tommy's trade attempts for Christian McCaffrey, and has navigated her time without him very well. She's putting together a great season, showing that she belongs amongst the greats in our league, and that's why she's earned the role of Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I love that for you, Sarah. Okay. Tiani. Okay, we see you, Tiani. Spent the first few seasons acting all confused and clumsy and couldn't put anything together, but out of nowhere you pulled the sword of Gryffindor out. This is so good. I really love that. Sword of Gryffindor, Godric Gryffindor, out and cut the head off of one of the
Horcruxes.
Horcruxes. Last week when you went over 200, turns out you may actually be the one that was prophesied and not Harry Potter, or sorry, Gary Potter, and you are showing out. That's why you get the better than it sounds role of Neville Longbottom, and you scare Tommy because he has seen you through that sword around, and this. Gosh, I can't literally speak at all. The snake doesn't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, Tommy's afraid of you. Okay, he's seen you swinging that sword around Neville.
Scared.
So you seem like Neville was like oh man, that kid is just clueless for the first like 6.5 movies, and then the end of the 7th movie
He just
breaks the sword out and cuts the head off that snake, and it's incredible.
So
it's
great.
awesome. I think if I got that part wrong, sorry AWC. None of you are Harry Potter or Voldemort.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't get to do that. The KU A-Holes League is both of them. All right, that's it. Brooke,
Woo! 29 minutes.
you slept through half of it, so I
Did
don't
not.
think.
All right, bye,
Did
guys.
not.
All right, peace out.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait.
I just think you're
I'm
laughing.
still going. I'm still going.
Wait, what?
Well, if it isn't the boy who lived and his weird cousin or something.